I love you, is kryptonite to the ego. Love, as God knows it, is changeless extension. The ego's love is a bargain, a cage, a contract of possession. So what happens when the words, I love you, cross the lips of someone who remembers the truth? The ego trembles because real love is infinite. And the moment I love you is not chained to one body, one image, one transaction, the scarcity game collapses. In the text, A Course in Miracles says, I love you for the truth in you, as God does. This is not a romantic confession or a private bond. It is a recognition of what is eternally true and unchanging. It is vision that looks past the body and sees the Christ. Later, in Lesson 98, the workbook adds, I love you, Father, and I love your Son. Here, love is shown to be inclusive and unbroken. The Father and the Son are not separate objects of love, but one life. To say, I love you in this way is not to divide love, but to acknowledge it cannot be divided. The ego, however, has weaponized the phrase. When the ego says, I love you, it really means you belong to me. It means you make me feel good, and you better keep doing it. It means if you give to another what you gave to me, I will feel diminished. This is not love. This is a demand for specialness, a bargain for exclusivity, a claim on what can never be owned. So when one says I love you to more than one, the ego panics. How dare you, it screams. You said it to me and now you say it to another. Then it must mean nothing. But what really happened? The scarcity was exposed. The lie was pierced. The infinite cannot be hoarded, and love cannot be privatized. The Course calls specialness the great dictator of perception. It thrives on limits, on private ownership, on comparisons. But love in truth is the opposite, unlimited, shared, extended without loss. So to say I love you in the way the Course points is to declare freedom. Not ownership, not exclusivity, but recognition of what is true in God's Son, in every brother, in every reflection of Christ. That's why it's kryptonite to the ego. Because once love is seen as universal, the ego's cage dissolves. What was steel was only chalk. The prison was only smoke. To say, I love you, and mean it from truth is to refuse the ego's bargain. It is to see beyond the body to the eternal. It is to say, I love you for the truth in you, as God does. It is to say, I love you, Father, and I love your Son, and to recognize they are the same. This is not sentimental, not romantic, not possessive. It is liberation. It is vision. It is the undoing of the belief that love could ever be limited to one body in time. So next time the ego whispers, that's not real love if you say it to more than one. Remember, of course it trembles. Because the moment I love you is seen as inclusive, the ego's lie is over. Love is one. And to speak it is not to divide it, but to extend it. That's why I love you is the most dangerous phrase to the ego, and the holiest recognition of the truth.